Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been at the center of media discourse since the release of their Netflix documentary series. The first installment of Harry and Meghan aired on Thursday and has galvanized global discussions about the US-based royals' latest claims. While some have focused on the new tidbits of information about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's relationship, children and current lives, others have focused on the inconsistencies that lie behind their story. The Daily Mirror's Zoe Fussey and Russell Myers discussed some of the Sussexes' comments, noting that they didn't always correlate with previous claims. Speaking on the latest episode of the Pod Save the King podcast, Mr. Myers said, "I think a lot of this was laid out as if people are stupid. People won't look for the inconsistencies, they won't look for the issues with it." The Mirror's royal editor goes on to list 6 Prince Harry and Meghan Markle claims proved to be untrue, starting with the assertion that Meghan did not know who Prince Harry was. Ms. Fussey, the publication's features editor, chimed in, and said, "This was really interesting actually. There was a clip of her, Meghan, being asked, 'Prince Harry or Prince William?' The footage she is referring to was filmed in October 2015, less than a year before Harry and Meghan went on their first date. Meghan, who was starring in the legal drama Suits at the time, was answering quick-fire questions during an interview with Hello Magazine. When asked which British prince she would choose, the actress threw her hands in the air and exclaimed, "I don't know," before picking Harry. "Sure," she added at the time, laughing. In the first episode of Harry and Meghan, the couple watched the old clip, with the Duchess admitting she didn't remember the interview. Harry couldn't help but laugh at his wife's response to the question, quipping, "Sure," in a comical imitation. "Honey, I'm sorry, I of course choose you," Meghan assured, to which her husband responded, "Great. This just again shows how little you knew and look how far we've come." Harry and Meghan met in the summer of 2016 after being set up on a date by a mutual friend. Since their engagement interview the following year, it has been understood that the couple met on a blind date, but now, the Sussexes have claimed they were in contact beforehand. The prince explained that he first became aware of Meghan when he saw a video of her on a mutual friend's Instagram page and reached out to see if she was single. Meghan recalled seeing the email from her friend, which read, "I know you said you're single, but a friend of mine asked about you. Maybe you'd like to meet him." When her friend introduced him as Prince Harry, Meghan had no idea who he was. However, as she has previously insisted, she didn't Google him. Instead, she browsed his Instagram page. "I went through, and it was all this beautiful photography and environmental shots from the time he was spending in Africa," she said. After scrolling through each other's Instagram profiles, the pair started messaging, spoke over the phone and later set up a date. Mr. Myers said, "It's quite revelatory that they were texting and we saw a Snapchat picture. They've got an awful lot of photos and they've pretty much given all of them to Netflix." Ms. Fussey argues that it wasn't a blind date, as previously stated, saying a blind date is when you walk in and have no idea what they look like, adding, "Whereas if you've